Hi, it's Mike Elliott here from Green Sanitech. We're asked a question this morning, which got me thinking, and it was a great question. What is a disinfectant? Um, there's different types of different disinfectants on the market. The most likely one you're going to encounter is an oxidizing agent. Chlorine is an oxidizing agent, chlorine dioxide is an oxidizing agent, peroxide, alcohol, they're all oxidizing agents. They all behave essentially the same way. The way an oxidizing agent works on organic matter is there's a piece of organic matter. The oxidizing agent attaches itself to the wall of the organic matter, and then a process of oxidization takes place whereby the oxidizing agent, in our case chlorine dioxide, the atoms that make it up start to steal electrons from the atoms that make up the wall of the organic substance. As the electrons are stolen, the molecules that make up the cell walls break down. In the case of a bacteria, the bacteria dies. In the case of a virus, the protein shield is broken down, and then the RNA sequence comes under attack. And once the RNA sequence is destroyed, it can't replicate and naturally dies. However, it doesn't stop there, because the organic substance is now being attacked. There's a difference now between broad spectrum and narrow spectrum oxidizing agents. Chlorine is a very broad spectrum agent. It'll oxidize anything organic. So if you spill chlorine on your hand, it's going to start to burn, because that's what it's doing. It's oxidizing the skin that makes up your hand. Something like chlorine dioxide is a very narrow spectrum oxidizing agent. It cannot oxidize the skin on your hand, so it cannot burn you. It goes after very specific RNA sequences in order to attack, and the human skin does not have those RNA sequences in it. Viruses and bacteria do, skin does not. That's the difference between a narrow and a broad spectrum oxidizing agent. If you want to think, chlorine's like a howitzer. It's going to kill whatever you're trying to kill, but it's going to kill a bunch of other stuff too. Chlorine dioxide, being a narrow spectrum oxidizing agent, is like a sniper's rifle. It's going to kill exactly what it's aiming for and nothing else. The broad spectrum oxidizing agent releases a bunch of stuff when it explodes, much like an artillery shell. These are called VOCs and other bad things that float up into the atmosphere. And this is definitely what we don't want. A very narrow spectrum oxidizing agent cannot create those extras, so we don't get the off gas and we don't get VOCs created and stuff like that. I hope this clears things up a little bit. If there's anything I can do for you, please feel free to reach out to us at Green Sanitech Inc. Thank you very much. Have a great day.